personal injury attorney protects your rights and makes sure that you're being compensated for your injury and for your losses, as well as any lost time you have out of work or your inability to work or perform in certain situations any longer due to an accident.
If you believe you're injured in a case and you have questions, if you can't work, if you have issues and you have other people calling you, asking you, are you injured, and you don't know how to answer that question, you're confused, pick up the phone, call a personal injury attorney. Because at least that particular attorney can give you some guidance. Well, hopefully, first and foremost, if you're involved in the crash, hopefully you don't have to call a personal injury attorney. Hopefully you're not injured in a car crash. But if ultimately you are, and you're receiving help at the scene, or you have some injuries that revealed themselves the days after the crash, then it's probably a good idea to call someone who could help you and explain the process of how it works. So if there's injuries that are obviously present at the scene, it's important to speak with an attorney. But the most important thing is your health and your welfare. When it boils down to it, health and welfare number one, and then obviously contacting a personal injury attorney to find out what your options are, your rights, how the process works, and have someone who really focuses in that particular field give you that information. Not someone who just starts off and has a little knowledge. You need someone who really participates exclusively in this particular field.
If you are in a stable environment and you are able to document the scene in any manner, then taking photographic evidence or writing down what happened so that you have a good memory of what happened at the time is an important thing to do.
If I have a case that comes to me and it's someone who's injured, what I want to know is I want to know exactly what happened. I want to know where the vehicles are so I could determine how the crash occurred and how severe the impact was, and then I could document as much evidence as possible, whether it be the scene, whether it be cars, multiple cars, motorcycles. It's anything that we can do to document exactly what happened, fairly and accurately. Should you or a loved one be involved in a crash, slip or fall, or other injury, catastrophic or otherwise, feel free to contact the office of Ginnis and Krathen. Myself or my partner will be happy to sit down with you, answer any questions, and go over all your options.